Hi, I'm Lee and welcome to my channel, and this video is titled Narcissist Wants You to Accept Their Disrespect. Duh! I mean, of course they do. That is what the majority of the fights are with the narcissist. The majority, if not all fights, everything with a narcissist is they want you to accept their disrespect. Every fight, it's the same thing. They say one thing, they do another. You find out about it, you call them out on it. They don't like that. They don't want you to call them out on their behavior. They don't want you to call them out on, oh, I love you, there's no one else. And then you got a secret girlfriend. You got girls that you're banging. You have a whole secret life that you're hiding. So you find out, you call them out on it. They don't like that. They don't like that. Then somehow you guys get into a fight. You guys break up, move out. You guys are not in contact. Then somehow you guys get back in contact. The narcissist might say, oh, I stopped talking to these women and I stopped cheating on you. The narcissist will say anything. So you guys get back together. But nothing changes. And it's the same cycle all over again. A narcissist wants a girlfriend, a wife, a mother. A narcissist wants a mother because mom gave the narcissist unconditional love. The narcissist could do anything. And they knew that mom would, oh, it's okay, honey, we'll get through this. Mom gave them unconditional love. Mom let them do whatever. There was no consequences to their actions when mom was involved. So they're looking for that in I can't even use the term partner because a narcissist doesn't view you as a partner. A narcissist views it as it's a transaction. Everything is transactional with the narcissist. And a narcissist is looking for a mother. And also, is it because mom put up with disrespect from dad? Mom stayed for whatever reason. And so that's what, well, my mom stayed. My mom accepted my dad's disrespect. My mom brushed it under the rug that my dad was cheating on her, that dad had a whole secret life. And it's like, okay, sir, yeah, that's got to stop. So the narcissist wants a mom who does not ask questions. No, because if you notice, oh, things are good when you don't call me out on my behavior. Like, I'm sorry, sir, what sort of delusional Stepford wife situation do you want? That's exactly what they want. A narcissist wants to go out and have affairs, have secret girlfriends, have secret lives. A narcissist wants to go out and run the streets, but come home to you, play house to you. They want you to bury your head under the sand. Things operate fine when you don't call me out on my behavior. And it's like, I'm sorry, sir, what? And if you notice, the problem is not the narcissist with their lying and cheating and disrespect. That's not the problem. The problem is you. You are the problem for bringing it up. You are the problem for holding the narcissist accountable. You're the problem. It is just so crazy when you look back on all of this. And of course, I speak from experience on all of this. And you might think that by giving the narcissist chance after chance, that they will eventually stop the behavior. No, honey. You gotta look at it for face value. If the narcissist didn't respect you from day one, what makes you think he will eventually show you respect? It doesn't work that way. The narcissist sees it as, I cheated on her and she took me back. She'll accept that behavior because she has no self-worth. So she is so desperate for my love. She's so desperate that she will accept my disrespect. Yeah, it's crazy, but this is how a narcissist thinks. So the problem is not the narcissist lying and cheating. The problem is you. You're the problem. You're the problem because you keep bringing it up. You need to live in delusion and bury your head underneath the sand and know that when we play house, that's exactly what we're doing. Yeah, it's insane. And again, where did you learn this behavior? Again, you had to learn this behavior from somewhere, because again, this behavior didn't just happen with you and the narcissist. This is something that has been going on before you. It's going on during you, and it will continue after you. So where did this whole behavior start? Because it had to start somewhere. It did not happen overnight. So like I said, was your mom burying her head underneath the sand with dad's disrespect, dad's abuse, dad's infidelity, and mom stayed to keep the peace, to keep the family together? Oh, mom was a martyr? I mean, where did you learn this behavior from, sir? And also, like, I'm sorry, what is your mom, a side chick? Is that why, like, the behavior is what it is? I mean, Freud seems to think so. So the audacity that these narcissistic, sociopathic men, where do you get this audacity from? And honey, it's like I've said before on my deep dive on narcissism, is when I was in the pits of desperation of, trying to figure out, why does he do the things that he does? Like, why? I start watching videos. I start, going deep into what is narcissism. And there's a reason why it's called textbook narcissism, because I'm watching these videos, I'm watching these stories, and I'm like, oh my God, that happened to me. Literally, word for word, experience for experience. Like, I witnessed that. I went through that. So you see, like, there's a reason why it's called textbook. Like, I wasn't the only person that this was happening to. Other people had the same experience. So let's get into this. The audacity. Where on earth do these narcissistic men get this audacity from? Where? Is it that you are that dumb? You're that delusional? You're that arrogant? Because you're not, well, I would say you're not dumb, but you know what you're doing. People know what they're doing to you. They're not as dumb as what they want you to believe that they are. Narcissists, they're not dumb. They know what they are doing. They want to see how much they can get away with. And it's like, who on earth wants to live that way? Believe it or not, a lot of people. Believe it or not, a lot of people. So, Temptation Island. Okay. I was watching this and I went, you've got to be kidding me. But of course, it resonated with me. So let's get into this. Okay, so David on Temptation Island. So he was admitting to his girlfriend all of the ways that he cheated on her, which was, and they were together for like 3 years or something, right? So this wasn't the first time. Honey, it never is. It never is the first time. Talking about on the island how he took a shower with this girl and that girl climbed into bed with him and all this stuff, right? And so she's like, okay, well, clearly you never gave a F. Clearly, because if you gave a F, you wouldn't do this. And that's the thing, is these narcissistic, sociopathic, cheating men, they think you are never going to find out about it. They think you're never going to find out about it. And then if you do find out about it, you are not going to leave. This is what they think. And I know because I saw messages of my narcissistic, whatever he wasn't my man. Messages from him and his mistress. Okay. And I worked with this wretched woman. She says to him, oh, I'm going to stop messaging you because I don't want to get you in trouble. LOL, you're not going to get me in trouble. Lee's not going anywhere. We can continue this. You're not going to get me in trouble. All right, sir. Bet. But again, instead of leaving me because, oh, honey, you should have seen all of just you looking at everything that this person said about me. This is how you speak upon an enemy. This is not how you speak upon a girlfriend that you love. But clearly, this person never loved me. The actions show it all. Words mean nothing. This person's actions lied to me, cheated on me, kicked me out of a moving vehicle, put his hands on me, posted photos of me, disinvited me on a trip, talk smack about me, put me on blast. Like, this person, this is what you do when you hate someone. So clearly actions speak for themselves, right? So then on Temptation Island, David, he says, this is what he said verbatim. After he admitted, his cheating, everything. And she's like, all right, well, I'm not going to do this. Why? Why am I going to be with someone who doesn't respect me? Clearly, why am I going to be with someone who does not respect me? This is what this guy says. This is what he says, verbatim. I need someone who doesn't question what I do. Someone who trusts me at all cost. Okay. And when I was involved with this narcissist, and oh my gosh, whenever I wasn't running back to him, because that was the cycle, we would break up, and I was just so, I had no self-esteem. I had no self-worth. So I was begging this loser to treat me right. I was begging this, like, I look at myself back then and I'm like, oh girl, thank God I pulled it together. But I look at how I acted then and I'm like, oh honey, I just want to give the old me a big hug and say, girl, you don't have to, you do not have to accept that, honey. Like, oh, I wish I could just give my old self a big hug. So I need someone who doesn't question what I do, someone that trusts me at all cost. So this person, when I wasn't running back to him, leaving me notes and novels and just crying his eyes out, but it wasn't genuine. It was a game. It was a game, because a narcissist has to win at all cost, and winning is getting their way. So this person crying, oh Lee, you have to trust me. You have to trust me. If you want this relationship to finally work, you have to trust me. Now, mind you, this person, everything out of his mouth is a lie. So I ask him, okay, have you been with anyone since we've been together? No. How are you in one breath going to say that I need to trust you, and then the next thing out of your mouth is a lie? Okay. And I would bring this up to him and I would receive radio silence. And then let's not forget when he finally admitted the details of his cheating, which this is what he said to me. This is what he said. You deserve to know the truth. You finally deserve to know the truth. What made me so deserving after 8 years to finally know the truth? And even then, you got to take with what they say as a grain of salt. Please, sir, enlighten me. What finally made me so deserving to know the truth? Like, get the F out of here. I can't, right? So, yeah, I need someone who doesn't question what I do. I need someone who's going to be dumb AF and not question my infidelity. Again, I've said it before, a narcissist, and this narcissist would always say, oh, well, Lee, I can't be with a dumb girl. She has to have smart. She has to be intelligent. She can't be too intelligent, because when she calls you out on your behavior, you don't like that and you have a meltdown like a 5-year-old child. So no, that's very contradicting. You want someone dumb. You want someone who is not going to call you out on your actions. That's what you want. And clearly, this is what these narcissistic cheaters want. I need someone who does not question what I do. Someone that trusts me at all cost. So you want me to trust you even though you're lying to me. So you want me to believe the lies that you say to me. That's what you want. And I said that to the narcissist many times. But of course, anytime you say anything that is valid, They don't want to hear that. And if they can't talk their way out of it, they give radio silence. Silence is a huge tactic in the narcissistic community. They use silence as punishment. They use silence as a weapon. Silence is multifaceted in a narcissist world. So, oh yeah, and that resonated with me so hard because I'm like, Mr. Narcissist over here. Yep. That's what that narcissist that I was involved with. He wants someone who doesn't question his actions. He wants someone to play house with. And I mean, maybe there are people out there. I'm sure that there are. And you know what? I hope you find that. I feel sorry for the girl, but I hope you find someone with absolutely no self-worth that you can just lie to, manipulate, and that person is going to be, I mean, I feel bad for saying that for the girl's sake. No one wants to be that way, but that's what you want. You want someone that has absolutely zero self-worth. That's what you want. And honestly, I mean, that's just sick, but that's a narcissist. And someone who trusts me at all cost. So I want you to believe my lies. That's why it didn't work out with me and this narcissist, because he wanted to lie to me and cheat on me, and I would call him out on. That's why it didn't work between us. He wanted me to be a doormat, and I'm like, I can't do that. And then once I came to my senses, I'm like, what am I even doing? I don't even like this person. I don't even like this person. Or maybe those glasses finally came off, and I'm like just looking at him. It disgusts me. It repulses me. And yeah. And honestly, it's like, if I have to ask you, I already know the answer. I just want to see if you're going to lie to me. Oh yeah. And this person would lie about everything. And it's like, oh, so you are a compulsive liar. But of course you are, because the narcissist gets off on lying. A narcissist gets that dopamine hit, that adrenaline rush when they say a lie to you and you believe it. You don't question them. They're like, oh, yeah. And the narcissist gets off on lying to you and hurting you. And they think that you're not going to leave. Again, whether their mom accepted it or they think that you're just so desperate with no self-esteem, no self-worth, that you will just basically accept sheer disrespect. They think you're not going to leave. That's what they think. And the cycle will continue, whether you're trying to get back with them or they're trying to get back with you. And it's never that they love you and they miss you. It's never that. Because you have to remember, when someone loves you, they're not going to hurt you. So you have to look at their actions. Everything is a game. Will you take them back? And when you do take them back, they're going to do what they did to you 10 times worse. I mean, it's disgusting. But yes, people know exactly what they're doing. They know what they're doing. The lying, the cheating, the disrespect, they know what they're doing to you. It is, are you going to accept it? Are you that desperate that you're going to accept it? Let's see. Yep, they push you to see how much you will put up with. It's all a twisted game. And yes, when they don't love themselves, they will make you pay for loving them, because a narcissist has immense self-hatred for whatever reason. And that shows because look at how they treat the people around them. And I have to reiterate this. Love is not putting someone through the trenches of disrespect. Love is not, let me lie to you, cheat on you, hurt you, disrespect you, and see how much you'll take. See if you'll take me back after. Love is not disrespecting someone. Love is not putting someone through the emotional trenches to see. I don't even know why narcissists, or what their reasoning behind it. I mean, the reasoning is they get off on hurting you. That's the reasoning. But you as a normal person, love is not the pits of hell. Hell is not love. So what that narcissist trying to condition you of abuse is love? No, it's not. No, it's not. And honey, I've said it before. The narcissist is not the end all and be all. Like, there are people out there that are normal and that will treat you with love and respect. I know, yet again, I speak from experience. So yes, 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 yes. Narcissists want you to accept their disrespect, but the game ends with you. With that first sign of disrespect, walk away. Walk away, because you don't have to keep going back and forth. Why? When there's someone who will give you the world and you don't even have to ask for it. So thank you for watching. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like this content, please consider subscribing and join me on Patreon. It's a fun time. Lots of tea time. Thanks, guys. See ya.